so it's been 2 weeks since I did a meme review. I don't normally do them actually this close together, but I know that they're, like, with the show being out there, there's gonna be a lot of memes, so I thought I'd do another one. Well, very loud motorcycle goes by my window. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But yeah, as always, I no idea what the spoiler level of this video is gonna be because I have no idea what's in these memes, so listen to her. Okay, so for spoiler warning, I'm pretty sure there were a couple of these that went, like, through to the very final book. So, sorry if you have not finished the series. Can't watch these memes. I'm sorry. And, yeah. Let's get into the memes.
Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, bitch.
Hey, here we've got Eamon Valda. You must ritually clean this girl before we can start the torture. Every other White Cloak. That feels weird, but I'll allow it. The other White Cloaks, though, didn't seem to think it was too weird. Oh, that scene. Oh, it was so bloody hard to watch. Like, sensibly limiting what content so I can enjoy the holidays with friends and family. Yeah. Fire hosing every YouTube video with wheel or time in the title. This is me. A Spider-Man movie is out. I love Spider-Man. I can't watch it right now. And it's not that, like, I could. I'm vaccinated. I'm double vaxxed. I wear a mask. I could go to the theater and do it. I know my brain right now. I can't. Anything else goes into my mind, and my brain just goes, no, I don't care about this right now. I don't care. I'm hoping, sincerely hoping, after the series ends, like season 1 ends, that my brain will allow other information and other entertainment in, because I don't know that I've ever been this hyper-focused on anything in my life, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, but it's also a little weird. Beautiful cinnamon roll, too good for this world, too pure. Yeah, like, Shorand, still, quite honestly, he's still not my fave, honestly, but I like him more than Bookrand. And it's not that I dislike Bookrand, it's just I don't care about Bookrand. That's wrong, I do like him, I do care, I don't want bad things to happen to him, but he's just bland. Parent Layla, the Parent Layla memes are just, the Parent Layla memes are painful. The Wheel of Time? The Wheel of Time of 90 was the Dragon Reborn. Oh. Huh. She would just have, like, well, I don't know. Would she have just gone for it? I don't know. Oh, that's an interesting thing to consider. I can't do this in the context of this right now because it's going to take way too long, but that is such an interesting thing to think about. I want to do it with all of them now. How they each would have handled it. Oh, that is so fascinating. Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that in my brain. Ha! That's something else my mind can be doing right now. When you have to participate in a group project. This is true. Although I have to say, I just did not just, like 4 years ago. I don't know. Time is a flat circle. Anyway, I just did my master's here in Korea. And I was probably the person everybody was crying about. Although they were always so nice about it. But whenever we had to do a group project, like, I was allowed to hand in my assignments in English, because my professors all spoke English. The classes were all in Korean, and the books and stuff were in Korean mostly. Whatever. But I was allowed to do most of my stuff in English, but anytime it was a group project, it had to be in Korean. And because of that, everybody was constantly propping me up. And they were super nice about it, and it was great. I felt awful every single time, because I would try. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring in all of my research. I'm gonna be so helpful, and I would get there and, like, I would be like a, 6th grader with my stuff, and they'd be like, yeah, no, this is master's level. Your language level, like, no, I have to rewrite everything that you just wrote because your Korean ability is not up to the standards of, like, a master's student, which it just isn't. It just isn't. So yeah, my apologies to all of my classmates. What fans? Is this the creator? Yeah. Have you read the trivia on on the on the Wheel of Time site, because there's an entry about Bella. It's interesting. It's interesting. And I like, even in articles that came out before the show was out, they were referencing the Bella is the creator meme. But one of the articles didn't treat it like it was a meme. They treated it like it was serious, and I was like, it's a meme, Mr. Journalist, sir. Kids, you're both just awful. Anti-woke book purists and show adherents who reject any and all criticism. Yeah. Both pretty bad. I will say I'm obviously closer to the right on this meme than I am on the left. That sounds weird to say. Oh, wow, because I'm politically opposite, but whatever. Yeah, I have heard some of the stuff that the book cloaks, I think is the term, that, like, they're out there trying to spoil people who are enjoying the show. Like, people who've never read the books, they're actively going and seeking them out and trying to spoil them, which is such a dick thing to do. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. I'm not going in the comments of people who hate the show and trying to convince them to like it. I'm not doing that. But people who hate the show are coming into my comments trying to convince me to not like it. And can't we just have different opinions and, like, exist in different places? I don't understand. I've got a sort of minor problem, so I'm going to use a weave that sunders the very pattern itself. That's not how Balefire... yeah. Rand. Robert Jordan here. Bosom size. Ample. Considerable. Generous. There has to be a formidable. I want formidable on this. Oh my gosh. New fans coming to the episode discussion after enjoying a very emotional funeral scene in episode 5. Waste of screen time, not line from the book, so cringy, foreshadowing. It's barely a change. The ritual is derived from real life. Yeah, episode 5 is definitely controversial. I think in the content creators that I know of, the ones that I follow anyway, I'm sure there are ones that I don't. I do not follow the entirety of the internet, but in the ones that I follow, I was in the minority of it not being my favorite. It's still at the bottom of my list of episodes. But yeah, it was a divisive episode. Non-readers enjoyed it, from what I have seen from the non-reader reactions I followed, so that's good. Yeah, somebody get him this shirt. Oh, the books. Book fans. Stuff Rafe made up. Yeah, okay. I'm literally doing both right now. I don't know. I'm watching the show, thoroughly loving it. Right now I'm listening to The Dragon Reborn. Like, I'm doing both. I can like both. They are not the same, and I'm not expecting them to be the same. I am thoroughly enjoying reading The Dragon Reborn right now, and I am thoroughly enjoying the show. Could these ashes be any bloodier? That works. Wow. That is a broad-rimmed hat. Nice scarf. Ooh, I like this. This is well done. This would never happen to Nynaeve. She knows how to talk to boys. This would never happen to Egwene. She knows how to talk to boys. Yeah, they're both having trouble with men here. One of them works out a little better than the other, though. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills. Shit happens. Pretty much the same saying. Yeah. The persimmons are in season. I mean, I've seen this one. I've seen it. It was all over Twitter. That's fantastic. That's a really good wig, though. Like, it's really good. The edge, like the side edges there. How is it so good? You can sort of see the lace front there. I don't know. Maybe it just matches his skin tone really well, because the side looks good. Brandon Sanderson. I can legally say whatever I want, and I think the Watch Show is good. r/White Clearly Amazon asked him to do damage control. Brandon Sanderson has to say this if he wants his books adapted. I'd lie too if I was getting paid millions. If you read between the lines, it's actually clear he doesn't like the show. Yeah. The amount of people, people have posted comments in my videos. I've seen people posting links to articles that have somehow interpreted this interview where he said that he liked the show as that he didn't like the show. No, they can't cut down the number of Forsaken in the show. It will make them seem more competent. If the Forsaken aren't hot, we riot. Yes. Yeah, Forsaken better be hot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I should say this. But okay, if you've been on Twitter recently, you probably have seen the rather astounding thing that happened with Jorge Agudishlu. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. The actress who plays Avasarala on The Expanse. And I love her. You may have heard me talk about my fear of her being cast as Cadswain because I am attracted to Jorge and I do not want to be attracted to Avasarala. I was thinking of other characters that she could play that I would be okay with, and this might give you a bit of a look into my psyche, but Semirog was when I was like, yeah, she could totally play Semirog. I'd be totally down with finding Semirog hot. Which, it was a disturbing thought when I had it, and yet it is very true. You tracked me from the 2 rivers. How? You left your water up open. Oh, look at that booty. Bootylicious Borderlander! The golden crane wants to ride you to Tarn. Oh, that's good. Oh, no. I guess this means you'll be stepping out of the series. Oh, Light, I kill myself. Just not literally a step in it. Oh, that is dark. That is a dark dad joke. What Leandrin and Moraine's pennant should have been. Our get-along shirt. I mean, I'd pay to watch that. I would pay money to watch that. Swan Sanche. Daughter of the river. Clever as a pike. Strong as the tides. Yeah. My friend Brie, member of my Discord, awesome. Follow her on Twitter, mostly Brie. She's fantastic. She pointed out something that now makes, like, all the jokes that we make about, oh, Swan and her fish references, fish guts, it's so funny. Except now, with this backstory, which is gonna be my headcanon now, she's holding on to this, like, this fisherman's heritage, these fish references, because that's the thing her dad did. She's holding on to her dad. Oh, it's like every time she says fish guts, it's gonna be heartbreaking now. A good warder. He protect. He attack. But most importantly, he always ready with a snack. Yep. That was so awesome. She was just there. She, like, no look reached for it. That was fantastic. When there's snacks, when there's no snacks. Yep. She didn't eat that fig, though. She ate the persimmon. She just, like, sniffed the fig. We go. The Wheel of Time starts filming with tribute to Robert Jordan. Production sprawling high fantasy, epic fantasy. Like, so many headlines. New Hollywood. Is it too late to change my mind? This hurts. The most powerful, not you, channeler in 1,000 years. Oh, that was so funny. The look on her, like, she's just like, yes, that's me. Mm-hmm. It was so good. No gay relationships. Coded gay relationships. Open, loving gay relationships. Open, loving relationships between adults over 40. Yay! Yes! I didn't even think about that, actually, until well after, like, that week was over. This wasn't, like, fetishized, hot, young, femme lesbians. I mean, both of them are pretty femme, but it wasn't, I don't know. I mean, they're very, very hot. Like, they're both incredibly attractive women. It's just, I don't know, having it be women over 40 in a loving relationship that, like, it feels like it's going to be the emotional center of, well, I don't know, maybe it won't. To me, it does right now. It feels like their epic love story is going to be the emotional center of the show. So that is amazing to me. Use the Gateway to Rangriel for the good of the Tower and mankind, to further the battle against the dark. Use it for a booty call in a tropical fishing village. Yeah, I mean, I know what I do. Although, okay, to be fair, they did both, right? They had the big discussion afterwards that, like, revealed the Eye of the World. They put their cards on the table, although, y'all know my thoughts on the Eye of the World, right? Like, I think it's a trap. But they don't know that. Like, they were using it for the good of mankind. It is a dual-purpose love shack. What does Swan call Moraine's face? What? The Amerlin seat. Yeah. Oh, okay. While I'm here, this is, because that's yeah. So this is what I wanted to show you. It's not quite a meme. It was a comment exchange in my comments on one of the episodes, one of my videos about episode 6. I don't know. Not sure which one. But anyway, This is the comment. We have Trippy Scotatus, whatever, says, I saw 3 Amerlin seats in this episode, which, yeah, that was great. We got 3. This is where my spoiler level will go. I think we got Swan, we got the seat, we got Egwene. And then Jim Maker says, maybe 4. And Katie Ray, wait, 4? Okay. Otherwise, Matt Maladrot says, the actual seat, Swan, Moraine's face, and Egwene. So episode 6 features 4 Amerlin seats. We need you here in the tower permanently. You'll have to say the magic words. What magic words? Purple burglar alarm. Look at her face. Oh, this would be so much funnier if I could do a Scottish accent. Because, look this up. There are words that Scottish people can't say. And this is like a phrase that Scottish people, they cannot say purple burglar alarm. It's impossible. Well, I'm sure it's possible, but there are videos of them trying, and it's hilarious. Random Taviran, go! Yes, this is actually what Moraine did in the books. I was just watching a review of this series by someone who's kind of indifferent on it. Like they're not hating it, they're not loving it, and they were saying that they were finding the lack of focus on like our Emmons Field crew very frustrating because they are the focus in the books. And there's another post somewhere on Reddit where somebody said it clicked for them what the show was doing, which was showing us the events of the Eye of the World from Moraine's perspective. And from Moraine's perspective, she didn't know who it was, so it makes sense that the audience doesn't know who it is. And literally, in the books, at the end of the Eye of the World, this is what she did. She took the Taviran, and she hurled them at the Eye of the World, and hoped it would work. Me, I've read 11 books so far. I'm pretty sure I know who my favorite characters are. Andral, Rodel, Duralda, Pravara. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Huh. Actually, you know what? I have heard a few people say Andral is their favorite character, and I've heard... Yeah, I know some people who Pravara is their favorite character. I don't know anyone for Rodel, Duralda, but I'm sure there are. That's interesting. Huh. Nynaeve, I can explain. You're fighting Lanfear and Robin in Fires of Heaven. I only get to fight Moghedien again. That's not true. She fought Robin with Moghedien on a leash. Like, no, but whatever. Okay, here's Matt. Moghedien, I only get to kill Couladin off screen. There's a book called Fires of Heaven. He just completely, sir, not appearing in this book. Alana watching Moraine and Leandrin have a little chat. Ooh, the suspense is terrible. I hope it will last. Yeah, she has that look. Like, the fig is in place of popcorn. Like, if it was a bowl of popcorn, she would be that meme. So, this is a receipt from, what is it you say? CVS? Yes, I made a purchase of 1 tube of chapstick. Yeah. No one. Something exists. Daniel and he's chemistry. I was just saying this. Meme. When he crest that horse, I was like, oh, he really loves Mandarb. Like, they've not done it. They have not established that he loves his horse at all. But in this moment, yeah. Yep. Show Alana would never make the same choices as book Alana. Or would she? Yeah. I like Show Alana. Rand proclaims himself the Dragon Reborn. The Dragon Reborn, Chapter 12. The pattern? Mousram time. I don't want to play with you anymore. Yep, me reading Wheel of Time. Uno, he's so ugly. Robert Jordan. I love him. Yeah. MILF? Yup. I mean, it's pretty simple, but yes. I concur with this meme. Inside you are 2 warders. Yes, look at her face. She's so happy. It's me. What reaction videos? Seriously, I love them. I love, especially the non-reader reactions. I love them all. They're so good. Perrin approaches Elaine on the Lion Throne, colorized. There's a good chance I may have committed some light treason. That's gonna take some reconciliation there. I killed a dragon. I trained a dragon. I raised a dragon. 3 dragons, but yes. Yeah. I watch Wheel of Time for the plot. The plot. Oh, yes. Daniel Henney. Seriously. The reveal we got versus the reveal I'm waiting for. I mean, this is true. For me, this is true. Obviously, because I know it's Rand. So that, like, for me, that reveal was like, all right. I cannot wait to see what Fane does. So excited to see what he does. Ah! Where's Bella, Rafe? Where the is Bella? Yes. When Min met Rand, a dozen red flags. I love them. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Min, the pattern didn't really give her any choice. But he was a bouquet of red flags. I love Honey. But you know what I don't love? People that can swallow the ridiculous fight scenes we get in most TV shows, but then start caring about accuracy when it's a woman. Yeah, I had a couple of people in my comments like this that were like, but she's jumping and flipping and what, like, as if that, breaks their immersion in a show with magic. Because the Aiel do some crazy stuff in the books. Like, they just do. They are supernaturally strong. And so having her be supernaturally strong, yeah. Would you like to be adopted into my roving band of idiot children? You're perfect. Come with me. No capes! Yep. No capes. Very dumb in a war situation. Like, what? Very dumb choice by the Illianer army there. So you'd be staying in this room. A room that is 100% not Lan's room that we hastily cleared his stuff out of. Moraine, please. It's fine, Lan, I got this. I got an A+ in people skills for blues. I hate my life. I think it's time we had a little chat. You see, when a wisdom and a warder get very close... Is this a joke? I've delivered babies, you know. Yes, but do you know how they got there? Do you? In theory, yes. In practice, Anyway, I wrote a thesis paper on why you should date Lan. It's indexed and annotated. Thank you for your consideration. Yes, Moraine nailed it. It's Moraine's turn to be Lan's wingman. Yeah! Rand, I want you to tell me I'm not the Dragon Reborn. Min. Okay, you're not the Dragon Reborn. Min. Hold on, Rand. This is very good. Oh, I like this a lot. That's a pretty good depiction of what was happening there. Oh, that one was Nodin. I finally got a Nodin meme here. Yay. It's me, Mario. I wanted him to say, it's me, the impossible baby. Guys, wait, this is totally unfair. There's 3 of you in full armor, and I'm in active labor. So how about I wait right here while you go fetch some more men? Oh, that's badass. I love that. That is badass. Okay, so you brought me home from Dragonmount. Then what? Well, of course, I had to tell your mother the whole story. Can you imagine letting her think I'd fathered a bastard? Oh, yeah. Jon Snow, man. You needed a Tam in your life. The new mother of dragons. Yeah. Oh, yeah. OG WoT creators. Me. Non-readers trying to figure out the show. This is very true, actually. Yeah. The non-readers are definitely getting a lot of attention, as opposed to people who've been making Wheel of Time content for, a while. But it's fine. I mean, I'm watching them too. I love them. It's sitting there just enjoying them, figuring it out, enjoying them, like, putting the pieces together. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. Having the dragons allows her to dominate combat. Dominates combat while having the dragon. Yeah. Oh, that Clorotha was so freaking badass. Oh my god. Yes. And that's it. That's the end of the memes. All right. So, yeah, as I always say here in these videos, all of these memes come from a channel in my Discord that I do not look at until I film one of these. So if you want to get in on collecting the memes for these videos, please join my Discord, which I will link in the description below. And if you like my content, want to support me, you can always check out my Patreon, which will also be linked in the description below. To my patrons, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm beyond grateful for all of you. Really appreciate it. And yeah, with that, I will end this video here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!